He's the presumptive Republican presidential nominee. But even Donald Trump has to stump.
This election is our last chance to save America. The battle begins in Iowa on January 15th.
The Florida-based former president has been back and forth to the Midwestern state to rally supporters for the caucus that provides the first tangible indication of voter sentiment. And Trump looks strong in a state that voted for him in the last two elections, if lining up for him in freezing temperatures is any gauge of that sentiment.
He's for America.
He can do it.
But is Trump starting to look over his shoulder?
Nikki would sell you out just like she sold me out.
Some of his latest campaign ads are now targeting his former ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, who's been gaining momentum.
Nikki Haley, too weak, too liberal to fix the border.
But Trump has potentially much bigger problems than his rivals catching up.
Trump appeared at this Washington, D.C. court on Tuesday to try to argue that he should be immune from criminal charges that he allegedly orchestrated January the 6th by inciting his supporters to storm Congress and try to stop lawmakers certifying Joe Biden as his successor.
I did nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong.
And that's just one case. Trump is facing multiple criminal indictments around the US relating to alleged election interference, hush money payments, and civil lawsuits relating to the management of his business empire.
But at least Trump can contest the Iowa caucus without the fear of being disqualified. For now, Trump is appealing his disqualification from the Republican ballot by Colorado and Maine. Iowa isn't joining scores of states where plaintiffs have filed similar challenges to strike him from the ballot over his alleged election interference.
When you talk about insurrection, what they're doing, that's the real deal.
It's a momentous question that the Supreme Court will have to settle when it hears Trump's appeal against the Colorado disqualification on February the 8th. Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Washington.